I'm DM Davis, and today on starting out, we are playing some more Minecraft. Oh yes we are, and we're here on the timeline, just chilling, looking back at Conan, and and uh and looking at that lovely temple over there. That just looks so good. I still like looking back at that thing. Like that's I don't I don't think I'm going to get much better than that one. To be honest with you. um, no, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's all coming together, and I thought we would go ahead and we would get in here and we would start working on the inside of this place today, and kind of like at the little uh, whatever the fixer station thing that was over here, the little where we make our tools, the lady that we talked to, and no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You thought I would do something that boring? No, 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 no. This is just gonna be a pass through. Yeah, we're gonna go right through here. We're gonna go right through here, and then we're gonna go right into here. Well, this is pretty much all we have for now. Sadly, we're gonna have to wrap it up fairly quickly. This episode's going on quite a while. The dig over here took some time. Um, if you can't tell what this area here is, uh, just picture a boss over here and a boss over here, and it might come a little bit closer to you. You know, you might get a little bit better idea of what's going on. Um, I still got to figure out how to build these guys. Uh, I know I'm kind of giving some really big sneak peeks into what's going on, but I also want you to come back. So, um, that's kind of what's gonna go on over here, and we got to figure out some ways to decorate this stuff up. Maybe throw in some of those storage crates, the big shipping containers that they have just laying around everywhere. Uh, I don't want to throw in too much garbage, but I might change up some of the floor pattern. Make like large chunk square metal. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure that out. If you got any ideas, always feel free to drop them in the suggestion box. Uh, we are going to cover this. So if you're wondering why this thing looks kind of odd the way it is, this is actually probably going to be the height of the roof here, and we're going to stretch that all the way out across. But we're going to wait because for recording purposes and time lapse purposes and light purposes and just you know to make my life a little bit easier, building these things. We're not gonna cover this until we're completely done with all the decorations in here. And yeah, so this is kind of like one of the elevators. Like it, if you're keeping up to date with the surge, and or if you're watching from the future, and you've already watched the surge, you binge watched the surge, and now you're watching me build it, in the time lapse afterwards. Uh, this is that elevator, the one that, like, I got so worried about not making it to at one point in time, and so this is kind of it. I mean, there's not much to it. We might add some like orange in here just to make it seem a little bit more like that elevator was. Um, but I kind of want it dark and everything just because that game, the Surge, really really is pretty dark. Uh, and then we'll be moving on fairly quickly into the next thing. You know, we got stuff to do. We got other things to build. Am I making you sick? Because I'm kind of messing with my eyes. Um, yeah, no, I've really enjoyed putting this thing together, other than the digging and the rebuilding of the stairs. But I figured out finally how I wanted it all to piece together, and I really think that this over here looks pretty good. And once we get it like fully decorated up with some of the other railings and the walkways and everything else, and I don't know if how much of this I want to leave. Like I might leave this little path here, uh, open because I kind of like that. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I will have to see you next time. So be sure to hit those buttons. You know the ones, the like and the subscribe button, and press the other ones, the ones that make up the comments. And I'll see you next time. Later.